Hello everyone, let's do a root beer. Howdy, howdy, all you beer lovers, and welcome to this special edition of McCall's Flask. And I'm going to apologize a little bit. I have not put any videos out lately, and I've had a health issue that caused me to be on antibiotics, and we won't get into the details of that. But when you're on antibiotics, you're not supposed to drink alcohol. So that's kind of the reason why I'm doing this video today, is that just want to, you got to take care of your health, and you got to do the things and listen to everyone, and it's always important. And I've actually had this root beer for a long time, saying, hey, I got to do a video on this, one of my favorite, probably my favorite root beer that I drink. And this is Sprecher root beer. And if you're not familiar with it, it comes out of one of my favorite breweries in the United States. When I go to Wisconsin, and I try to make it over to the Milwaukee's Irish Festival, which is coming up real soon, I always make a stop by the Sprecher Brewing Company. And Sprecher was founded by Randall Sprecher, and he was like us all. He, a home brewer in California. He studied brewing. He got a job for Pabst in Milwaukee and worked there for many years. And finally, in 1985, he opened up his own brewery, which he calls Sprecher. And when I've gone over to Milwaukee, I've always gone to all the brew pubs over there and enjoyed the beverages that they have, the brews they have, and really, really, really fell in love with Sprecher's beers. And unfortunately, this is kind of one of those little bummer things. So here in the state of Michigan, we got 400 breweries making beer. So it's hard to get other states, unless they have into Michigan, and Sprecher's one of those that their beers are really hard to find around here. But their root beer, and here's what the bottle looks like. Their root beer, I can get Olson's, Myers, Bevco, West Side Beverage. Places have it all around, and they have a few other pops that they make and are available as well, but I always gravitate to the root beer. What makes this root beer extra special is fire brewed, and they add honey to it. So fire brewed, they take the juices and the chemicals and all the things that they do, the ingredients, and then they actually cook it in their steam kettle, and it caramelizes the sugars that are available in there, and then to get the wonderful flavor. We'll probably find out that this is nice and creamy. It's going to have a wonderful head. Very, very, very nice beer. So I am obviously a fan, so I do have their glass, which I cherish quite a bit. But if you get a chance, you definitely need to track down Sprecher Brewing Company. So just having a little bit of fun. I've had some time on my hands, and I've been playing around with things that are going to pop up. And I'm going to add, I've made my favorite Martian. So back in the 70s, I made a stick figure. I made a little Martian stick figure, and I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, hey, I can make a nice little graphic. So I'm going to have my Martian pop up for you. It's my favorite Martian, or my favorite alien, depending on how you want to look at it. And I use him a lot. So if I go somewhere that they allow kids to write on the sidewalk and all that, and they leave the chalk there, I will leave my version of my Martian on the sidewalk for people to enjoy. Also, we're going to rate this root beer between 1 star and 5 stars, or let's say 1 bottle cap and 5 bottle caps, and I've made a new graphic for that. So, all right, enough about the fun that I've been having, and I hope you enjoy the new graphics that I've added to this. It's kind of fun. Being that I've been doing this for almost 4 years now, I've really enjoyed my time working on these videos, and I try to put as much effort into them to keep you up to date, to keep me knowledge, and I want to take you along on what I call my adventure, whether it's at a brewery, in my cigar garden, where we're at today. The featured cigar, I'll take a nice little puff. I've talked about these before. It's Quandrum. An expensive cigar, but still a nice flavor. This is a light-bodied, so it's easily taken care of. All right, let's pop this top. Let's see what we got. Sounds like a beer, doesn't it? Alrighty. Yeah, I prefer to open the can just to get that pop, that top. I want that sound. Oh, got a plane going over top. Alrighty. Get the can there for you. So, nice root beer. I probably have had this can too long. It's the reason why there's no head on it. But, you know, we're still going to enjoy this. So when we take this to our nose, I'm getting a big, strong rootiness to it. All right. Let's take a sip, see what we get. Smooth, creamy. It does have a little bit of a bite. That's from the root. Phenomenal. Lots of flavor. Lots of flavor. Oh, worth the time. Definitely a beautiful root beer. Glad I have. I try to keep this around all the time, but like I said, I've been wanting to do this video for a while, just to, you know, can't always drink a beer, but you might as well enjoy a good quality product. So search out Sprecher Brewing Company in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and if you get any of their beers, they usually have like 7 different beers to choose from. So and they do seasonals as well. Nice little brewery. Randall, I appreciate that you took the time to build the brewery. It's the first brewery in Milwaukee, and not only have you do great quality brews, but you also make really, really good pop. And I'm glad I got this root beer. And to everyone, if you're going to have a beer, make sure it's a good one. If you're going to have a pop, make sure it's of the quality. Hey everyone, enjoy. Alrighty, it's time to rate this beer between 1 bottle cap and 5 bottle caps. Love the flavor, love the taste. Full bodied in the root beer aspect of it. Great color. Fits my standards. It's got to be a 5 bottle caps for Sprecher's root beer.